Welcome to the Clean Sweep team. I am absolutely thrilled to have you on board. Now, just to be super clear right out of the gate, this explainer is strictly internal. It is an instructional guide made specifically for you. No clients, no one else is going to see this. It's just for me and you, the cleaners, who are actually out there making the magic happen. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's walk through exactly how we deliver excellence on every single job. This right here is your official definitive guide to our standard of operations. We're based right here in Jacksonville on Tilden Street, and that support number on your screen, that's your lifeline. Do yourself a huge favor and save that number in your phone right now. Seriously, you're going to be out in the field, moving from property to property, and having our support team on speed dial is going to make your life so much easier. All right, so here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover the golden rules, break down standard versus deep cleans, go over specialty cleans and turnovers, and finally, wrap up with our post-clean and exit protocols. So let's jump right into section 1, the golden rules. These are the absolute non-negotiables for every single job. Setting yourself up for a win actually starts before you even touch a cleaning supply. When you arrive, follow these exact steps. First, prep. Make sure you've got your uniform, apron on, double-check your job or app for the job time and any special notes, and take a second to wipe down your vacuum so it's completely clean before you bring it inside. Second, the second you arrive, put your shoe covers on, not 5 steps into the house, right up the door. And third, do your initial walkthrough before you start cleaning. Now, pay close attention to this part because it is specifically designed to protect you. During that initial walkthrough, if you see any broken items, any pre-existing damage, or big stains, take time-stamped photos and send them to support immediately. This is totally non-negotiable. By setting those in, along with your general before photos of the home, you establish the baseline. We never, ever want you taking the blame for a broken lamp that was already shattered when you walked in, right? Which brings us to our core philosophy. Our namesake mantra is, if you see it, clean it, even if it's not on the checklist. Look, yes, we have protocols, but at the end of the day, we're here to make spaces shine. If you spot a smudge on a door frame or a random dust bunny tucked in a corner, just take care of it. That proactive, go the extra mile mindset is exactly what separates us from the average cleaning company. But we also know that taking care of those little extra details takes time. That's why communication is absolutely key. If you're working and you realize, hey, this is going to take way longer than my scheduled time, you need to let support know right away. Don't wait until you're already running late. Give us a heads up so we can manage the client's expectations and adjust your schedule if we need to. Okay, this is probably the most vital operational policy we have. No pictures, no pay. You are required to take 50 to 60 before and after photos of every space and upload them to the shared folder. I know 50 sounds like a ton, but honestly, in a modern home, you can stop these in 2 minutes. These photos are the undeniable proof of your hard work. It's how we verify the job, and most importantly, it's how we guarantee your paycheck. So never, ever skip this. Moving on to section 2. Let's talk about the actual cleaning, standard and deep cleans, and how we build from the base up. For a standard clean, you're thoroughly hitting all the major touch points. You're vacuuming every room, and yes, that means getting under the furniture and mopping the floors. You'll dust fans, windowsills, banisters, the works. Empty and replace all the trash bags. In the kitchen, you're disinfecting counters and wiping the exterior of all appliances. Bedrooms mean making beds, dusting and vacuuming closet floors. And the bathroom? Disinfect all fixtures and make sure those mirrors and chrome are perfectly shined. Now, if a client books a deep clean, you take that standard base and you really kick it up a notch. We're talking highly detailed dusting of woodwork and air vents. You'll literally be getting down to hand scrub the baseboards. You'll clean the inside of the oven, wipe down cabinet drawers, wash interior windows, and take the time to hand vacuum upholstery. It's an intensive refresh of the whole house, so definitely prepare for a bit of a workout on these. Section 3 covers our specialty cleans and turnovers. This is your guide for move-outs and Airbnbs. When you're doing a move-out or a move-in, you are prepping an empty house for a brand new resident. That requires what we call a deep reach. This means zero trace of the previous residents, none. You're getting deep inside the fridge, inside all empty cabinets, inside all the drawers. Check for stray hairs in the medicine cabinet, wipe out the hidden dust inside the drawer tracks. You want it to feel like absolutely no one has ever lived there before. Now, an Airbnb turnover is a completely different beast. It's a standard clean, but your mindset has to be 100% hospitality.
This means heavy laundry, stripping beds, washing and drying all bedding, towels, and bath mats. You also have to restock guest essentials like soap, paper towels, and coffee, based on the owner's rules. Make sure you check the outdoor furniture, clean any left-behind dishes, and do a light clean of interior appliances. The next guests need to walk into a perfect vacation home.
And the most critical part of an Airbnb job, staging. You have to master this. Staging means arranging the home exactly like the online listing photos. If the listing shows 3 pillows chopped a certain way on the couch, you do exactly that. Towels folded into swans, replicate it. Every single decorative touch has to perfectly match the expectation that the guest had when they booked the place online. Finally, Section 4, post clean and exit protocols. Because remember, the job isn't done until the check is done. Let's walk through how you wrap up. First, stage the home just like we talked about. Second, execute your final physical walkthrough. I'm talking about literally opening every single drawer and cabinet, looking under beds, checking under couch cushions for any random trash you might have missed. Third, take those 50 to 60 required after photos so you can get paid. And fourth, make sure the place is locked up tight and confirm your departure in the Jobber app so we know you're safely heading out. Well, there you have it. You now possess the exact blueprint to succeed on every single job you take on with us. If you follow these instructions, stick to the golden rules, and lean on our support team when you need it, you are going to be an absolute superstar. The standards are crystal clear, you've got the tools. So the only question I have left for you is, are you ready to deliver a clean sweep?